I'm tuning in from the middle of the whirlpool is what I feel like where I'm at right now. For like the longest time, I felt like I was this boat. For like the past year, I felt like I was like this boat that was circling the edge of this whirlpool, and I like couldn't quite fall in, and I really want to fall in. And now I'm definitely like in it. Like I quit my job. I am figuring out what I want to do next. It's not just like quitting my job either. It's sort of like it feels more symbolic than that. It's giving myself like time and space to sort of follow my bliss, follow God, follow like what feels really true to myself. And it's like, it's really hard. Like, I feel like I guess I'm like in the storm now to some extent because there are so many desires, like temptations, there's so many distractions, there's so many like little fish lines, like where I feel like I could reach out and grab something that feels safe or familiar, and be back in like, I mean, I don't know, maybe it won't be that easy, but like in my mind, like if I get recruited for some kind of position and it's very legible and it's like my old career, and it like would give me stability and safety and things that I do want, like I feel the temptation. And then I'll probably be back where I was, which was like really craving something and feeling dissatisfied, and yeah. So there's like this kind of like constant temptation to return to stability and legibility, and then there's also almost like this like constant minor stress. Like even though I have runway, I still feel stressed out. Like I still have, I think it's just like conditioning or something, but like my family wasn't one where we were just like it's not like we had consistent financial cushioning, and never had to worry about finances. So being in a position where I'm just draining my savings to some extent, even though I have savings, it just feels scarier because I also don't have like generations of like, you know, financial like safety and savings to back me up. So there's that. And then like there's also this steady stream of distractions, and the distractions take form of like collaborations, and some of the collaborations I think will be very fruitful and good for me, and some of them are just distractions because someone wants me to work on something, but it's mostly for their like own work and it's not like the best collaboration. So there's some like discernment that I'm noticing I need to do where I'm like, is this something that is actually going to last? And is it something that is actually important enough for me to work on this right now? Or is it like another distraction? Like, does it fall in, there's like that idea that you should prioritize like the top 5 things that you want to work on and forget the rest. And like, are these distractions all like number 12, number 13, you know? So there's that. And then there's also like getting unmotivated or getting tired or getting stressed out. There's so much management to do, and getting like dispirited, and there's that too. And then yeah, like like doubt and just wondering, like, does anybody care what I'm doing? Is it valuable to the world? And like that's where some of the collaboration does actually make a lot of sense to me, where I'm like, oh, sometimes there is like having a strong collaboration feels like it is something that matters to the world and is like more integrated, as opposed to something that is purely coming out of my head. So all of that to say, it's actually sort of hard to just like follow my bliss, like this image in my head of like holding on to some golden thread and trying to follow that, but like you're not just holding on to this golden thread and like walking along a landscape. It's like you're in the middle of a storm and you're kind of trying to hold on and follow this thread. So what has been really nice is having friends that occasionally through conversations remind me of things that I do feel really excited about and that I do feel really aligned with, and like having these moments of recognition where I'm like, oh, like I really like this work, and like navigating based off of like bodily sensation. And like there's also some friends who in their company I feel like my chest expands and I'm like, oh, thank God, like wow, I finally feel like I have enough oxygen. And it's the same with some projects where I'm like, whoa, I just lit up. Like I feel so excited and inspired, and I really like this work. And it's so easy for me to forget that, or to fall into spaces where I'm like, no, I need to learn this skill so that I can get to this next level in this area. For example, I'm learning like better Premiere Pro skills, and like I need to learn it because I really want to work on my films, but like I feel a lot of almost like dread, or yeah, like I like, but like it's something that I will do to get to the thing that feels really good. So I think I'm kind of processing this out loud, but like part of the idea is to be able to hold in my head the thing that is so exciting. I think Visa has a meme about like articulating your vector, like where is this going and what is that vision and why is that so exciting? Because that kind of excitement is going to help me like power through the rest of it. And yeah, I think like, for example, with my writing, like I don't necessarily love writing articles on Substack. I don't think I'm like the most polished writer, but like what's really exciting is having this like system or curriculum that is sort of like self-reinforcing and helps people, like articulates how I got my life to where it is today, which was very much unimaginable for myself like earlier in my 20s. And I think almost like practicing articulating your vector or your vision in different ways is a good practice. Maybe after this call I'll set up something with my friends or practice articulating our vectors. But yeah, this was just a blab on following my bliss and kind of like an update on how it feels to be in this current space. And yeah, I think that's it. See you guys.